Extreme Sentinel Planet. Extreme Sentinel Planet. Extreme Sentinel Planet.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Just getting myself ready. All right. Where were we? Space Anomaly. So what we were doing the Artemis storyline again. Words can be learned by speaking to alien life forms around their ruins. Find alien life forms aboard space station and various planetary buildings. Explore to locate ruins and other ancient monuments. Alright. Let us... That still doesn't have the system name that I gave it. But anyway. Sorry, it's a bit of an early morning stream for me. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning here yet, but I've got something on later on this morning, so I thought I'd come in and do a very early morning stream for a couple of hours. It's not going to be a long one. I thought we can plot along, follow the Artemis / tutorial once again. I don't know how many times I've done the Artemis storyline now. So far, it's just more of the same with different dressing, as far as I'm concerned. You know, whatever. New players won't notice, won't care. They won't know. People like me who have been playing for over 3 years now. I get this complete sense that I've been here and done it all before. And it just feels like to me it's the same game with just different dressing. Right, There we go, so you can learn words of choice now, can you? Right, well, not choice, but a type of word. So trade, friendship, blank, Viking. For warrior. Hey Fabian. Just doing a early morning yeah. Construct Artemis translator. Needs a micropressor and 100 copper. Oh, you can move things now. Oh, that's cool. That's good. That's actually quite good. I like that. Okay, there we go. We found something I like. We can move it. We can move it. We can move it. Which means we could probably get things like life support. Next to each other. There we go. Means we could move things around and so we can get the best. Good, 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 good. You found this game confusing and irritating. Have you not played it before? Is it just me, or does that side of the space station look empty now? Let's go over and have a look. Oh, it's not empty, you just couldn't see it from over there. Oh, that's a bit different. Yeah, apparently there'll be a fix for some of the bugs today. What's he got? A class, compare. $719,000. I don't have 719,000. We may have to start earning some money soon. Well, you see, this game didn't start out as a crafting open world survival game. It's something that it's become over time. Originally it was a bit of space combat, a bit of exploration, a bit of trade, which never really worked. I mean, it works better now, but then it became more of a crafting game, which isn't necessarily a good thing. I don't like the grind that the game has become. It's become such a grind fest now, having to do repetitive jobs over and over again. That's my, and I mean, yeah, it was a grind fest travel-wise initially when it first came out. Sell some things here. Let's get rid of some stuff. Like these. Sell. Yeah, I just don't like, I mean, like, having to go and dig up like 500 pieces of salvage material from the ground just to learn the different base building. I mean, 19,000. Buy. I think I need 2 wiring looms, but I don't have the money for 2. So I'm going to have to go and buy some wiring looms. What was the other thing I wanted? Time to go to a planet. I started my channel with this game 3 years and 5 days ago, so I've been playing it for 3 years and 5 days, on and off, not constantly. You know, I think worldwide I'm probably somewhere in the top 5, as in most streamed hours of this game, if not in the top 2. I used to be number 1, but I stopped streaming it, but I've played a lot. So let's go to a planet we haven't landed at. There we go, it's got copper on it. You know, originally my channel name was Exploring No Man's Sky. That was my very first channel name. And I streamed, over 100 separate streams over the months just on this game alone before I ever even streamed something else. So, I mean, I've had thousands of hours streamed of this game. But I hadn't played, probably May this year was the last time I played until yesterday. So anyway, I mean, I'm playing again just so I can see. Oh, here we go. We got another exotic planet. That's my second exotic planet. So there's not going to be any buildings or anything on here. Oh yeah, I know a lot about this game. I mean, I also run a Facebook group for this game, and I also run a Flipboard magazine magazine for this game called Exploring No Man's Sky, where I basically been for the last 3 years been keeping people up to date with the latest No Man's Sky news. There's over 1,000 articles in that magazine over the years, so that's gold. Bugger, I wanted copper. I mean, it is a game you can just relax in, but for me, a lot of its magic has been lost. I'm not as fond of the game as much as I used to be. I haven't tried it in VR yet, but I don't know what to do about VR because the room I'm in, really, because I've set my setup now is in a small room. I may have to actually do VR differently. That's salt? I don't want salt. I want copper. Copper, my friend. Where's the copper? I came here for copper. Is that going to be more gold or is that going to be copper? Yeah, there is base building, and this update has expanded on that now. Added a couple of different elements now. Now you need power to power certain things in your base, which you never needed before. Like before, you could just put down a teleporter and it would work. Now you put down a teleporter, you have to power it. And it seems more salt. Copper. There we go. I haven't looked at all the new mining, the new base building elements yet. I'm sort of slowly working my way through it, following the tutorial and. I would recommend, if you are new to it, just do a normal game mode until you're comfortable with how everything works and how to survive, and then go on to survival mode, because then you'll get a bit more of a challenge. But if you really want a challenge, try permadeath. The only reason I'm not doing permadeath at the moment is because I don't want to die and then have to do everything again. I'll probably just continue my old permadeath save at a later date instead of having to start from scratch. Ironically, the 5 hours that I played yesterday, I only died once, and that was in the first couple of minutes when I was acquainting myself with the controls. There we go. This is where I needed the 2 wiring looms. There we go. Artemis Translator. And now I'll have to take off and go find a particular person. Yeah, Fabian, can you believe it's been 3 years? There's usually like one creature on these planets, isn't there? Yeah, so there's one animal on this planet somewhere. There we go. Alien life form. Let's see if we can find the alien creature that's on this planet. It'll probably be one of those underground, spiky, moving creatures. Exotic planets are quite good for getting the milestone for you know, you're collecting all animals on 10 planets milestone. If you do 10 exotic planets, it's just one animal each planet. So you do that 10. Oh, it's ships. You do that 10 times on exotic planets. It's easier to find one animal on one planet than it is to find 13 animals on you know, 10 planets, 130 animals. I'd rather find just one than 130. Well, not 130. I'd rather find 10 animals than 130, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Yeah. This is the this may even be the only game I platinumed. I platinumed it twice. Because there was a platinum trophy when it first came out, and I finished that, and then they had a whole new set of trophies that they released with another update, and I finished that. So I've actually platinumed this game twice. So I said it's the only game I've probably ever platinumed. Don't know. I can't see any of these animals, so they made them harder to find. That'd be just typical, wouldn't it? They realised that because of the nature of exotic planets having only one animal on them, they've now made it really hard to find it. What the hell was that? Sentinel. I'm trying to look for a little red marker, a little red dot that will tell me that there's an animal. Ah, there we go. That. I would say that's it. There we go. So that should give me upload and receive 50 nanites. Just upload it, I'm not renaming it. So if you go into the milestones now, Planet Zoo Zoology, you got to do that 10 times. Discover all species on one planet. So this is how you're completing these milestones, is how you platinum the game. Alright, we can leave now. Let's go. I played Ark a lot in the past. I played a bit of Conan. Not a traditional survival game, but I'm currently playing a bit of DayZ. I mean, it has survival. It's pretty well. It is a survival game. You have to eat and you have to survive. But I played a little bit of The Forest at one stage. Subnautica. Yeah. Oh, Scheiße. Scheiße! Oh, what am I missing? Dihydrogen metal plating. Okay. Why are you after me? Apparently, I mean, from what I've discovered, the Sentinels in this game are really easy to get away from now. The basic Sentinels are anyway, so... Advanced mining laser for that, okay. hello. What's this then? Oh, you can't fly through it? Shit. Shit! Oh, got stuck in that one. Nearly killed myself. Oh, hell. Thank God. Thank God just hitting the landing button. Now these were introduced in the last update. They don't really do anything. The terminal blinks awaiting input. You tell me what that was about and we'll both know. No worries, mate. I'll catch you later.
Warning. Threat detected.
My pulse engines, I'm probably not going to arrive, am I?
Technology recharge. Warning. Threat detected.
I got there just in time. I ran out of fuel. Have I been on this planet? Yeah, landed here. Okay. Been here before. Huh. Ah. You get it. He'll tell me now that it makes no sense, and that was from a time earlier. Interloper is interloping. Planetary chart. plot route. Seems like an unnecessary step. Why don't they just give me the thing? At least they stand up to talk to you now. Can I buy? No. It's gonna have to be from the station. Okay. Ah. Yeah, and I don't even know if I actually fell asleep last night, Fabian. I mean, if I did, I think it was briefly. Right, let's go check out. Oh, wrong thing. This is slight. This is a slight difference. To what it has been previously. Oh, I've already been in one of these. Humming sack. Yeah. Oh, now it wants me to... See, this is trying to teach me all the different ways that you can learn the languages. So this is slightly different to what it used to be. OLG. I've only had one crash, funnily enough. But, I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel much different to what it was. But, you know. Oh, there's old butthead. This is new, actually. It's always a lot of hype with No Man's Sky releases though, isn't it? Oh, hello. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Don't leg meat. What the hell I'm supposed to do with leg meat? I have no idea. At least you can scan animals a little bit better. 3 of 14. Is that all? Alpha, I have noticed the new Discoveries pages, but it's just the same thing with different dressing. Let's be honest, there's nothing new here. They've just made it just looks different, but it does exactly the same thing. You know, you still have flora, fauna, minerals, waypoints. You still upload them. You still name them. It's no different. It's exactly the same. It's just a different dressing. There's no change there at all, you know? It just looks different. That's not a change in gameplay. There's nothing different about it. They just changed the way it looks. You can't call that an update. It's not an update. It's a change. It's not an update. They haven't updated it. They've changed it. They've basically taken one set of clothes on and put on another. It's still the same thing underneath. Nothing's different here. You know? This is all the same. This was all there before. I mean, okay, cooking. Not sure what to do about cooking. This is new, but what's this involve? I haven't got to it yet. But you know, crafting. You know, the portal glyphs are there. They haven't. It's not added to the game. It's changed the way it looks, and that isn't updating. That's changing. Let's be realistic and truthful and honest. Let's not pretend that it is what it. Let's call it what it is. It's a facelift. It's not fundamentally changed. The game is exactly the same. You know. I don't call giving a game, you know, facelift aspects. It's not an update. It's a facelift. As of yet, I haven't really come across anything which is radically different other than having to power your base now. But even the Sentinels seem a bit stupid compared to what they were. Less aggressive. Oh, not again. Oh, more ferrite. Okay. I just guess I wanted... What I want from No Man's Sky updates is more content. Not different ways of doing the same thing. That's what I want from No Man's Sky. I want, like, different things added to the planets. I would like things like cities. I would like secrets to be discovered on planets. You know... I don't want it just to be the same thing with a different dressing. And calling that an update. It's not an update, it's just different dressing. They haven't introduced biomes. Everyone said they were introducing biomes. Well, they haven't. There's nowhere in the patch note to say that they've introduced biomes. Every planet, every 100 square meter of every planet is just basically the same. It's just, so there's no difference. This planet won't have a cold zone or a... So what happened to the biomes that they said they were in? Not No Man's Sky, that all the so-called experts on the game said, oh, you're going to have biomes. No, well, we haven't got biomes. Where are the biomes? There are no biomes. The planet isn't. The planet's going to look the same all over. And why? I mean, that's the sort of update I want. So when I land on a planet, if I actually explore the planet, it will look different the further I explore. But anyway. Yeah, it's running fine on mine Pro. It's only crashed once. The Nexus was a complete and utter disaster though. That was a complete and utter waste of time. I had to turn multiplayer off. I had to turn the multiplayer off on my game to utilise the Nexus properly because I couldn't connect. I couldn't speak to Nada or Polo while I had multiplayer turned on. It was just lagging out every time. So I turned multiplayer off and then I could spoke to him, which sort of defeats the whole purpose of the Nexus. But Morning, Andy. Morning, Rat. I mean, I never agreed with the direction they took with multiplayer, because all this game needed was the ability to see each other if you ran into each other. It didn't need all that other stuff that they've done or attempted to do. You know? Just didn't need it. I do like the fact that you can now move technology around. That is a bonus, because you know how many times you couldn't actually have things next to each other because you couldn't move it around. So I do like that update. That's a nice little quality of life improvement that they've done. So moving all technology, not just the thing that you've installed, you know. Plus, updating the core game is what is all that they ever do, though. They never add to it, though. Like, they just keep adding different things to do this, different ways to do the same thing. You know, you want to explore a planet. It used to be you got out of your ship to walk, and then it was if you want to explore the planet, now you can have an exocraft to explore the planet. But you're still just exploring the planet, but you're just doing it in a different way. Exploring the planet is still the same thing. That hasn't changed, and that's what you want. That's what I want to change. I don't need 500 different ways to do the same thing. I want the same thing to change. I want planets to have secrets and I want to be able to land on a planet, go for a walk, or even fly around a planet and come across a different part of the planet, looks different from another part of the planet. But if you know what I mean, they're not adding, they're not updating the game. They're just adding layers of ways to, different ways to do the same thing. You know, I don't know if you get what I mean, but tricky. No, I'm not really enjoying it. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm loving it. I'm not. To me, it's just, I don't know. I haven't tried VR yet. That's the one thing I am looking forward to trying, is VR. But so far, it's just, everything has felt familiar. Everything feels the same. It just looks slightly different. It looks different, but it's the same. It's still the same. Nothing has changed. It's just they put on a different set of clothing. You know? I just want more, I guess. Oh, here we go. Through the Gaius round, it is clear that I am yet to make an impact through the Viking. I need to improve my reputation rank. And this is where it directs me to the mission board. Stand Standing as a measure of angles. Where's that fucking marker I put down? I don't want it. Where is it? Yes. Oh, I can't remember how to get rid of markers. Just get rid of that marker. I used to be able to delete them. Press to, what is it to delete it? Heard something say follow me. That is probably someone on D Live following me on D Live. Mick Pisnick just followed on D Live. Not keen on the VR for PS4, it's very iffy. I haven't tried it yet. Oh look, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just stating what I would like. I'm not complaining about not getting my money's worth, mate. Shit, no. I loved the game when it first came out. I really, really loved it. But I have played it a lot. You know that. I've played it a lot. And I guess to me it just feels like it's more of the same, you know? Same game, different outfit. I guess just, I don't know. I feel like as I've gotten older, I want more. I mean, I haven't touched on everything yet. I'm just going through the, you know, the storyline missions again, and maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I am, because I just feel like I've done it all before. So we'll see. We'll just keep going, and we'll see. I'm just trying to get to the parts which are new. Apparently VR is virtually unplayable on PC, which is a shame. Well, I wanted to start again because I wanted to see, because they said in the patch notes that there was new things, and And so it was like, oh, okay. So to experience the new things, I'm going to have to start again from the beginning. And you know, so
Technology recharge.
I mean, does jumping through to the centre of the galaxy have a purpose yet? Have they given it a purpose? Have they given you an incentive to do it yet? That's that sort of... something like that. You know, this jump through to the centre and discover new races. Other than just the standard 3. Those sort of updates. Is that going to be on there the whole time? How do you fucking get rid of those markers? I don't want to place it. I want to get rid of it. Do I have to go back? Oh, it's gone now. Thank God. A lot of players haven't been able to restart their old saves though. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Kill 10 creatures. Kill 8 sentinels. I can do that. Repair a damaged item. Oh. Is that like I can't do these ones yet? Hey Terence. I can't find a space station which is making things problematic. Not all systems have a space station. Now, if you're in a starter system, then yeah, okay, you should have a space station. The space station appears as an icon, like a red, an orange diamond icon on your radar. Um, you know, show you. So you see the icon at the top. So that you should see that on your radar at the top. Like if you look at the top of my screen, you see it. That's your space station, but not every system you warp to has a space station. So if you've warped to a system without a space station and you really need one, then you're going to have to warp to another. What's this? Analyze. What did it break down into? I don't know.
Warning. Threat detected.
Right, we got another planet in this system we haven't been to yet. There we go, let's go there. Is it true the anomaly has base station bits in it now? Yes. You can call the anomaly now. I'll bring it in for you. So here's the anomaly. You can call it like you can call your freighter. I'll give you a guided tour of the space anomaly.
Hostile scan detected.
This is, have you done an old save? The system had a space station before Beyond, now it's gone. Well, how do you not have, let's say, how do you not have a warp drive? So this is the anomaly now. Which doesn't work properly. This is what they call the Nexus, which is where you go for multiplayer missions. So there are your multiplayer missions. Nada and Polo are up there now. You've got, you know, this guy who used to hide out the back behind Nada and Polo. You've got him. I can't believe they've done a mind-blown gesture. That's a bit Sean Murray taking the piss out of himself. So you've got various vendors. They say it's like being in the Citadel in Destiny 2, but basically what they've done is they've taken some of the aspects that Polo did and split them up into different people. But anyway, this looks like he looks like a treant. I haven't spoken to everyone in here. I haven't even really looked around, but it looks like one of the aliens from this planet, this island Earth. Perhaps I should just return another. It doesn't do anything. Present leg meat. Consuming this leg meat is an insult to my body. Okay, whatever. I think this is the appearance modifier. Yeah. This is different. I don't know what's changing here. What? I don't know what my banner is. My emblem. Anyway. So that's your appearance. And then in here, down to the left, you've got Nada and Polo. The usual suspects. Seems to be working better today. Unless I haven't got multiplayer turned on. So you can, you know, he just gives you coordinates now. And then at the back. I don't know if this does anything. No. But you've got Starship Research here. So you can actually get all your things done here. All your upgrades. Construction Research Station. Here. Small prefabs, large prefabs, technology modules. So that can all be done here as well. Transport modules. So to me that's, I don't know, have they removed the recruitment thing now? Like, you're no longer, I don't know. But your deep water stuff. So I don't know if you recruit people anymore. Exosuit upgrades. It's all here now. Exosuit upgrade. You can only do it once by the looks of it. Got over this side. Multi-tool research. So this is like, these are like these are the guys that you used to recruit, I guess. I don't know. No idea. then you've got your Exocraft upgrades. I mean, to get Exocraft upgrades, you had to do missions and whatnot. So I don't know. That looks like they've changed that. Because I've got my, I've got my base, but I don't remember it asking me to, you know, go and recruit anything. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the hub that they were going on, that they've spent a lot of effort in. It is working fine today. So have I gone into turn multiplayer off? Yeah. See this? If I watch what happens when I enable multiplayer. Now, I will try and talk to Polo. Oh, and it works. Yesterday it wouldn't work. Whenever I had, whenever I tried to speak to anyone yesterday, it kept lagging out. But now it's working. Thank you for making me. Well, here we go. And these are the different travellers, but you don't get to see their names. Like, that's a traveller, but I don't see his, I don't know who he is. I don't see his name. No idea. So don't know who I'm talking to. Anything that says iteration on it is an NPC. I assume these are other players' ships. Normal Dude 13 starship. So I can see their names on the ships, but not on the players themselves. Falcon Macho starship. No news on ship customization. Not that I'm aware of. Keep doing it. I wish they'd put the log on that page. Okay, well, time to go and do some of these missions, apparently, to increase my Viking standing. Right, we were going to go to a planet which we hadn't been to yet, were we? Which wasn't that one. trading posts. I don't know why the Elgato, every time I go into Pulse Drive, the Elgato bloody has a hissy fit. Can't handle it. I have to look into the cockpit to stop it from doing it. Hello, buildings. Oh. Irradiated planet. And we've crashed. Yep. Don't go in multiplayer mode and you won't get crashes. There we go, I'll be right back.